Well, hello there. Welcome to science class. My name is Mr. Portella. I'll be your teacher today. Today, I just want to quickly give you an idea of what I want you to get out of these little ACT practice problems that I have linked on the Moodle web, whatever it is. It's a Google Doc. That's what it is. Emails, all this stuff. You'll see it. I want you to practice because we find that the most common thing holding kids back from a better scholarship is an ACT or an SAT score. So, an easy thing to do is to practice. After all, that's what honestly will make you better at taking these tests. Not only are we taking it to practice, but we're also taking it to try and get better understanding how to read tables, charts, and graphs. We spent a bunch of time last semester talking about tables. And so hopefully you're pretty good at understanding it, being able to sort it out and make sense of it. But practice is just going to be making perfect. So a couple of bits of advice. First of all, about 25 to 35% is about making sense of the data sets, like inferencing, trying to figure things out. Another 45 to 55% is based on the graphical data. So that's a huge chunk right there. If you can just figure out how to read tables and graphs and make sense of them, you can get a lot of stuff done quickly. And the last bit is all about understanding the scientific method and experimentation. So that's the three big sections that cover pretty much all of the science ACT. A couple bits of advice for you specifically is know your timing. In each of the practice questions that I give you, it comes with a specific time frame you have to answer those questions in, like 12 minutes to answer 11 questions or maybe 10 minutes to answer 9 questions. Set a timer for yourself. Set it next to you, put your phone down, and just, when you're ready, start. Don't cheat and work ahead, but just try it. It's going to give you a good idea of the pace that you're going to have to go trying to answer all the questions. Typically, it's about a question a minute, and it might seem pretty fast because you feel the clock, you feel that pressure. And so it's good to practice with that pressure. It's good to read the questions first. Scroll down quick, look at the questions, see what they're asking, and then go back up and start looking at the tables and the graphs and charts. You can honestly answer a lot of them without even reading the text, without even knowing what you're talking about. You'd be surprised because a lot of the science stuff might be above us. We don't know it, but we can still answer the questions because we can read the graphs. Also, it's important to know words like direct and indirect relationship, constants, independent variable, dependent variable. Just remember what those things are asking. Remember back to Unit 1, so long ago in August when we were all together. Wonderful times. But remember, practice. I'll give you a couple this week. I'll give you 2 to 3 next week. They're not that long, 10 to 12 minutes. It's worth your practice. It's good for understanding science. Tables. It's good for understanding graphs. It's good to get better at practicing. And it's just good to practice, being smart. Just go for it. And just remember, you're great.